Hi guys! So today is going to be a very different video to the ones that will probably normally be on my channel, but I guess if people like it then I'll do more. I'm going to be doing a dog training video. So this video is going to be how to teach your dog deep pressure therapy, or DPT for short. I have some disclaimers I need to make first though. My dog is not a service dog. I'm not claiming to be a service dog trainer, or even she's not an emotional support dog, although she probably could be. That's not, yeah. And so please, there are other ways of doing this. I know that there are definitely other ways of doing this. It's just how I did it and it worked for me. Oh, hey Bella. It's something that I find really useful, deep pressure therapy. If I'm ever in a pinch, panicking or worried or sad, then I can just tell her the command and she'll do it. So yeah, good girl Bella. It's when your dog, in this case, lies across your body. It could be legs, chest, stomach, whatever works for you. I know there are certain points, I think it is legs, chest and stomach, that are like the most commonly used, that help the most. And just applies pressure, and it's like a mixture between having a weighted blanket and a hug. And it's just a useful thing to help calm yourself down or cheer yourself up, or just a cool thing to teach your dog if you want to. It's definitely something that a lot of psychiatric service dogs do, although not all of them, and you don't have to have a service dog for your dog to do this. Just with most other tasks that service dogs do. Although I don't want to call the things that Bella can do, Bella's my dog, tasks, because that's what service dogs call them, and that's not what she is. She's a bit tired at the moment because I just took her on a really long walk, which is good, so that she won't be too excited for the video, because she's better at training when she's a little bit tired, but hopefully she won't get too fed up. That's the problem. Hey Bella. Because of that walk, Bella is a little bit muddy, so I'm sorry for that, but she's not muddy enough to have a bath, and she had one yesterday, so we are not going to clean her. Hey, Alfie. Let's go. So, mud. It's good to have something that the dog really likes, so it could be a bag with some cat treats in. Okay, so now you want to go somewhere. Well, first off, you want to decide where you're going to want your dog to be lying on. Good girl, Bella. I chose my legs, so that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do, just because I think that the others are slightly more complicated, and I think it's a slightly different process, but just, or maybe it's the same, I don't know enough, but just the one that I did was her laying across my legs. So you want to go somewhere with not too many distractions. I'm in my living room, so I mean there are distractions, but hopefully not too many. And for across the legs you want to be sitting or maybe lying down somewhere. When I first taught this, I was always sitting on the floor with my back against a wall or something. So I'm going to teach it here just because it's easier to video. And I'll take you through the process step by step. So, you first want to do is you want to show the dog the treat, and then what you're going to do is you're going to guide them over your body, and then when they get so that they're standing, I mean she might automatically lie down because she's done this before, but maybe they'll stand, maybe they'll lie down, but when they're over you, you say down if they're not already lying down. Good girl, Bella. It's okay, good girl. And then you give them the treat. And then, yes, that's the first process. Good girl, Bella. Bella? Bella? Good girl. Good girl. Off. Off. Good girl. So yeah, so that's the first thing, and you just do it over and over again. And then you get to the point, good girl, where you can guide them over, and as they go over, you say the word pressure, or whatever you want the command to be. I chose pressure. But it can be anything, it can be any word. Dogs don't know English, so it doesn't matter to them. They can just learn that that word means to do that thing. Good girl. Bella, pressure. Good girl. Good girl. Off. You can teach off as well. If you want me to do a video on teaching off, then good girl, Bella. Good girl. Don't fall on this. Then I will do a video on that. I don't know if the dog training series will be a thing or not. But yeah. So then, once you've got the following, so I'm trying, because she already knows what's coming, so I'm trying to make her not do it. You can have the treat here and say the command. Bella, pressure. Down. Good girl. And then when they get there, say down. Good girl. I love you, Bella. Off. Good girl. No, Bella, you don't have to get off the sofa. Up. Good girl. I can teach that as well. And then you just want to practice it, mainly. I think that a big thing is the transition from doing it with a treat to doing it without a treat. And that's the stage we're in with Bella. Good girl. Bella, pressure. Down. Good girl. And then something you can do is, if you don't want to have to say down when they get there, good girl, stay, is just to wait until they lie down, because most dogs will eventually lie down. And then you give them the treat. Something I forgot to say. Good girl. And then you can give them a hug. And something I did, because you see how Bella's staying really well. She's quite an excitable dog. She doesn't normally stay unless you teach her to. So I would get another treat, hold it there, and then say wait and give it to her periodically until she doesn't need to be given treats periodically, although I do because I'm nice. Aren't they, Bella? And then something you can do to build resilience with your dog when they're like that, so that you can be stroking them or whatever it is that you do to calm down. Stay. Good girl. Something I do is I'll like run my hand through her fur like that or like that, and it's just something that I can do as a sort of sensory thing to focus on when I'm coming down. Now Bella isn't good enough yet for me to be able to use it properly, you know? Like, I can't be in the middle of a panic attack and then get her to do it, because my voice goes different when I'm panicky, and I'm not thinking clearly. So, Bella, no. No. Stay. Something else you can do, and I know it's probably not the best thing, is just to move her a little bit, or move your dog a little bit. Obviously, if they get off, don't just like pull them back on, do use the command, but like she's learning that she needs to keep her paws over my leg by doing this. It's focusing on her, not me. Focusing on me as well. So just move her so that she's doing the right thing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, to build resilience, do touch her and hug her, or, you know, whatever. Do fuss with their hair and touch their feet and so that they know that they have to stay no matter what happens, right? And that's, for me, was one of the trickiest parts, because Bella doesn't really like people touching her from behind unless she knows what's what. So because we've done this enough, she knows that it's just my hand on her back, and it doesn't scare her anymore. But she used to be quite jumpy, especially when she was a puppy. So if your dog still does that, then that's something you can do. Yeah. See, I was kind of nervous going into filming this video, and just having her here, just like as a weight on my legs, and just having her just here, you know, it's like, it really is like someone giving you a reassuring, see, and if this happens, you go, Bella, pressure, Bella, pressure, good girl, nose, to put 2 legs over. So yeah, that's the other way of doing it, rather than just moving her. You do say the command again. So like I said, Bella is still learning, and I can't use it properly yet, but it's good if it's just sort of like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit nervous, I'll get Bella. Something else really important to do is to make sure that she can do it without the treats there, so that she can't see the treats. So I'm going to put a few treats just in my pocket without the bag. So I've got 2 here, and they're just in my pocket so that she can see there, and she's over there, so if I go, she doesn't know that I have the treats in my pocket. We're also sitting on the floor. Bella doesn't know I have treats. She might not do it. She's already wandering off. This is the thing that I'm really trying to teach her, but it's not, because she's so food motivated, it's tricky. So we'll see. Put this here. Bella, come here. Pressure. Bella, pressure. Down. Good girl. Well done. Stay. Good girl. Bella. Hey. Down. Bella. Good girl. Well done. Stay. Bella, stay. See what I mean? So she's confused because she doesn't know where I got the treat from, and she's also like, is there going to be another treat, because she can't see that there are treats. So she's a little bit less obedient, but she does know what she needs to do. Stay. Good girl. Off. Off. Good girl, Bella. Okay. So yeah, and another thing is that you need to probably teach it in different locations. So when I was first teaching her, I only sat against that door with my legs out, and she knew exactly how to do it there. But even just here, she was a little bit, didn't really know what she was doing. And it took a while to teach it on the sofa. And I'm now practicing doing it everywhere else in the house. It's just that this is like the perfect area, because like there's enough room for my legs, because I have long legs. So yeah, good girl, Bella. You did really well. You're gonna be famous on YouTube, are you? And in order to make that happen, you need to like and subscribe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing bullet journaling videos, maybe some art videos, and I have made a video where I follow a Jeffree Star makeup tutorial but do everything wrong, and if you'd like to see that, then tell me, but I just don't know if if anyone will actually be interested, so I'm not going to post it unless someone tells me to, I guess, because I don't know if people will want to see it. So yeah, au revoir. I can't reach. Bella, off. Good girl. One more thing, my Instagram is capital L Leo, all capitals TTMNT. So if you'd like to go follow me on there, I post about Bella, I put Alfie, and I post just like random stuff, but I also post links to my videos, so if you'd like to see any of that, then go follow me on Instagram.